कृपया आरम्भं करोतु।
ॐ वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ओम्।
उत्तमं, धन्यवादः महोदय।
धन्यवादः।
नमस्ते सर्वेभ्यः। नमस्ते महोदय।
मीरा महोदय, नारायणन महोदय,
नमस्ते।
नमस्ते। ये वेलकम किं कः अस्ति? देयर इज somebody called welcome. I
think I logged in from a new device. Sorry, I didn't notice.
No,
sorry. I'll change it.
No, let it be. Let it be. It's fine. I
joined from another device.
Okay.
So it's all on. So okay.
चिन्ता मास्तु। अस्तु, any questions from last class? चतुर्थी विभक्ति। Any questions about homework? Easy enough, I think.
Bhanu Mahodaya, I had a question.
Pruchhatu Mahodaya.
Should I asked whether we should write sentences for the one home Abhyasa 7 or something? Should we write the Kim Padam also?
I forget what it was. Can you please remind me?
Yeah, it was.
Mahodaya, Kim Padam also was included.
Okay.
Kim tad etat ya yad shabda and asmad.
Okay. See, okay. I saw only through two Esha or Yete or something. So I wrote just that. So couldn't understand fully. Thank you.
Okay. Is your doubt clarified now?
Yes. Thank you.
Astu.
Vibhakti Vallari, page post 32, question 3. Rama kebhyah kim dattavati. So Rama survey. So survey. What is the form we have to use?
Page 32, you said?
32.
भिक्षुकेभ्यः सखीभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः, like that.
Okay, thank you. Dhanyawad Mahoday.
So if you don't know the form, the Chaturthi Vibhakti form of survey, in I think last class or the class before that, I showed you how to use the different online dictionaries. So use that to find the Vibhakti form of any word. And if you still are not clear, ask on the signal group so that one of us can respond.
In Bhasha Pravesha Mahodaya, last page has Sarve Shabda.
Satya.
Many tables are given in Bhasha Pravesha.
Bhasha Pravesha Volume 1, at the end, there are Vibhakti tables for several other commonly used sites. Akaranta, Ukaranta, Strilinga, Pullinga and all that. So there specifically, they Sarva Shabda.
I can share if you want the Shabda Manjari.
अस्मिन् पुस्तके अस्ति महोदय, चिन्ता मास्तु. Shabda Manjari is, it takes a little bit of getting used to. It's a little complicated.
In the Upasarga Abhyasa, where we are combining some with something, then how do we use the Makara, that rule, written rule you were going to? We knew about end, we know, but how to do in the middle?
Today we are going to touch upon Upasarga. Please ask me at that time.
Okay.
It will be more appropriate.
Okay.
So far we have been studying about Vibhaktis. We started with Prathama and finished up to Chaturthi Vibhakti. Samyak Shruyate va? Can you all hear me okay? So we have studied up to Chaturthi Vibhakti in quite a bit of detail, where to use, when to use, and the Ekavachana, Dvivachana and Bahuvachana forms. So today we will take a small break from Vibhaktis and study about Kriya Padas again. So Samskrite kati padani santi, kati vidhani padani santi. How many types of words are there in Samskrita? Anybody? Take. What are they?
Subandha, Tinganda.
Namapadam and Kriyapadam.
Namapadam or Subantam, Kriyapadam or Tingantam. Uttamam. What are the characteristics? Namapadasya Visheshaha. What are the characteristics or what are the properties of a Namapada?
Namapada takes 7 into 3 forms.
Satya. So it has a linga. So Ramaha, Sita, Phalam, etc. So linga is a characteristic of a Namapadam. Vachana. Rama, Ramau, Ramaha, Ekavachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana. And then Vibhakti. We have been studying Vibhakti. So Ramaha, Ramam, Ramena, etc. Ramaya, etc. So these are the 3 primary characters of a Namapada. Lingam, Vachanam, Vibhakti. Kriyapadasya gunaha ke?
Purushaha and Vachanaha.
Purushaha tasya udaharanam kim?
Prathama Purusha Bhavati, Bhavataha, Bhavanti, and Dvitiya Purusha and Madhyama Purusha Bhavat.
Prathama Purusha.
And
Vadat.
now we're saying Purushaha, Vachana and Lakara or Lat, tense.
Uttama. Purusha is Prathama Purusha, Madhyama Purusha, Uttama Purusha. We have been studying Prathama Purusha and Uttama Purusha. Pathati, Pathataha, Pathanti, Prathama Purusha. Pathami, Pathavaha, Pathamaha, Uttama Purusha. We will study Madhyama Purusha in a couple more classes from now. So that is Purushaha. And then Vachanamasti va? Vachanamasti. Likhati, Likhataha, Likhanti. Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam, Bahuvachanam. And the third characteristic was Kala or Bhava. Vartamana Kala. Pathati. Bhavishyat Kala. Patishyati. So that is Kala. And we studied one type of Bhuta Kala. Does anybody remember that?
Tavatu form.
Patitavan.
Tavatu form. That is Patitavan.
Patitavan.
That's the Tavatu form.
Tavati.
Uttamam. And then we studied one more type, which is not related to Kala. It is more of a Bhava. What is that?
Agya Prarthana.
Agnya Prarthana. Udaharanam?
Patatu.
Patatu.
Patatu. Patantu.
Pathantu.
Patatam. Patantu. Uttama. So the Bhutakala that we studied was Tavatu Pratyaya. Patitavan, Patitavati.
Patitavati.
But before that, does a Kriya Padam depend on the Linga?
No.
Udaharanam?
Ramaha gacchati, Sita gacchati.
Ramaha gacchati, Sita api gacchati. Uttamam. In the Bhutakala, Tavatu Pratyaya we studied, however, Ramaha gatavan, Sita gatavati. How do we reconcile?
That was a Namapadam.
Tavatu Pratyaya, even though it conveys the sense of a Kriya, it is not really a Kriya Padam, it is a Namapadam. And since the Namapada has a characteristics of Linga, Vachana and Vibhakti, we had Ramaha Gacchati, Gatavan, Sita Gatavati. Uttamam. So today we will study about the proper Kriya form of Bhutakala. Tavatu is one way of specifying Bhutakala, but there is another way of specifying Bhutakala, and that is what we are going to study today.
We looked at Tuman, right? That Kartum.
We looked at Tumun Pratyaya also. Kartum, Lekhitum, Pathitum. It conveys to do something. That
was not changing with the Vachana.
That was not.
It was not changing based on Vachana, Linga, Kala, nothing.
Vibhakti. And such a word is called an Avyaya. Avyaya is the same. It is a Namapadam. An Avyaya is a Namapadam, but it remains the same whether it whether in Pullinga, Linga, Vachana, Vibhakti, Bhedam Nasti. Avyaya Padasya. Uttamam. Anybody have questions about what we have revised so far? Because this foundation is important for today's class. If you have questions, please ask. We will revise it. Sandeep Mahodaya said one of the characteristics of a Kriya Padam was something called as the Lakara. So we will study what a Lakara is, and then we will study a type of Lakara called Lang Lakara. We reviewed this Namapadam, Kriya Padam, Namapadam, Lingam, Vachanam, Vibhakti, Kriya Padam, Purushaha, Vachanam, and Lakara. Okay, we will revisit this slide in 1 second. So what is a Lakara? Lakara is nothing but a technical name for the different types of Kriya Padas we have studied so far. So we have been calling the present tense as Vartamana Kala. Its technical name is Lat Lakara. Likewise, Bhavishyat Kala, its technical name is Rut Lakara. Bhuta Kala, that which we are going to study in today's class, its technical name is Lang Lakara. And the Agnya Prarthana form that we have already studied, its technical name is Lot Lakara. So just like for Namapadas, we have a technical name of Vibhakti to differentiate between Ramaha, Ramam, Ramena, Ramaya, etc. And we call them as Prathama, Dvitiya Vibhakti, Trutiya Vibhakti, and so on. For Kriya Padas, there is a technical name called lakara. So instead of calling it vartamana kala, we would call it lat lakara. Bhavishyat kala will be rut lakara. Bhuta kala will be lang lakara. And agnya prarthana will be lot lakara. So there are a total of 10 types of lakaras, but for our level, we focus only on these 4 because these are the most commonly used forms of lakara. So as we go up to level 2, level 3, and so on, we will study about 2 more lakaras. We won't study all 10 in our entire course. We will study, I think, only 6 lakara. So lakara is nothing but a technical name for the different kala or bhava. So vartamana kala, bhavishyat kala, and bhuta kala, they indicate time, when it happened. Is it happening now? Is it happened in the past? Or will it happen in the future? Whereas lot lakara is an agnya prarthana. It is not dependent on time. Pathatu, you read. It has no notion of time. You read. You are telling somebody to read, whether it's giving an order or requesting. You please read, or you read. It is independent of kala. So such type is called bhava. So a lakara indicates either a kala or a bhava. Bhava in English is mood. That's the technical name for in English grammar, mood. Kala is tense. That's the technical name in English grammar. So a lakara is nothing but a technical name that indicates either a kala or a bhava. Prashnaः सन्ति वा? Straightforward, right?
Bhanumoda is just, I think, outside this, but something like in English active passive voice, is it seen as a lakara or is it something else? Is it one of the lakaras if we change the like mood or tense? That's what in English also we say.
Satya. So that is, so what we are studying is active voice or kartari prayoga, where the focus is on the karta. In the next level, we will study karmani prayoga or passive voice, and so they will have their own lakara form.
So it's like 10 into 2. That way. So
10 into,
then each will have 10.
Satyam, Satyam, Satyam. Well,
What is 10 into 2?
So 10 lakaras, and he's saying kartari prayoga and karmani prayoga.
Another prayoga, the bhave prayoga is also there, no?
Bhave prayoga is one is part of the 10.
Okay.
So we are looking at only four types of lakaras, but there are 6 more, out of which we will study 2 more in the next year, and the other 4 we will not study. One of them actually is used only in Vedas, and outside of Vedas, we don't even find examples of how to use that type of lakara. Anyway, those are all advanced topics. Let us take this topic step by step. So for today at least, lakara is a technical name for either a kala, vartamana, bhuta, bhavishyat, or bhava, agnya prarthana. Anye prashnaः सन्ति वा? Is this clear?
Bhanu Mahadaya, may I ask why it is called lakaraha?
It's simple. Atra pashyatu, if you look at the names of the lakara, they are all starting with la, ru, l, lo, And the other 6 forms also, their names start with la. And kara, it just means a sound. So la sound, and that's why it's called lakara. Clear?
So we will be learning how to identify lat lakara or lit lakara.
We already know that. We already know that. Pathati,
By the name of Vartamana Kala or Bhavishyat Kala, now we'll have to identify with this name.
we have to call, we are going to call it by this name, not identify, call it by that name. Just like we started calling the Namapadas as Vibhakti, I mean, when we talked about Ramaha or Ramam or Ramena, we started calling them Prathama Vibhakti, Ditya Vibhakti, Trutiya Vibhakti, and so on. We are going to start calling them by the Lakara name, the technical name. But we already studied Vartamana Kala, Bhavishyat Kala, and Agnya Prarthana. Pathati, Patishyati, Pathatu. So there is nothing new. The only new thing is Lang Lakara or Bhuta Kala, which we are going to study today.
Bhanumodeya, so out of this 10, I think Sanskrit is very rich because each past tense will be divided, right, further.
There are different types of past tense, whether it happened today or it happened before today, whether somebody actually saw it or not. Same thing for Bhavishyat Kala, whether it's going to happen later on today or whether it's going to happen sometime in the future. So that is where all those extra Lakara types come into play. And then just like we have Pathatu, Lot Lakara, Agnya Prarthana, we also have Vidhiling and Ashirling Lakaras. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha, Sarve Santu Niramayaha, or Sahanavavatu, etc. Though they are wishing, may it happen, may we study together, may there be no fight between us. So those are Vidhiling and Ashirling types. Those are different. We are wishing or praying or hoping that something would happen. Those we will study next year. Satyam.
Dhanyawad.
Dukkha bhag bhavet.
Dukkha bhag bhavet. Ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet.
Ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet.
That's a Vidhi. Ling lakara, no? Vidhi ling.
Vidhiling. Dukkha bhavet na, ma bhavet. May there be no dukkha. Bhavet means may there be dukkha. Ma means na. Ma is same as na. Ma dukkha bhag bhavet. May there be no dukkha in the world. Astu.
Kaschid, that is important.
Kaschit. Never. Or for whom actually?
No, for no one.
For no one. Correct. अस्तु अन्ये प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा? So let us study today about Lang Lakara or Bhuta Kala. One thing to note, even though when we are talking in English we call it Lakara without the Visarga, there is a Visarga, and when we are talking in Sanskrita, please remember to use the Visarga. Lat Lakaraha, Rut Lakaraha, Lang Lakaraha, Lot Lakaraha. Astu. Lang Lakaraha is Bhutakala. So Bhutakalam Suchayati, and just like any other Lakara, it has Purusha. Prathama Purusha, Madhyama Purusha, Uttama Purusha, and Vachanam. Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam, Bahuvachanam. So what does this form look like? So Balakaha Pathati, Vartamana Kala or Lat Lakara. We have seen this before. The boy is reading. Balakaha Pathati. If you want to say the boy read, he finished reading or he read sometime in the past, the Bhutakala form will be Balakaha apathat, pathati apathat, Balika apathat. So why is Balakaha apathat and Balika apathat? Why are the two forms the same for Balakaha and Balika?
Strilinga, Pullinga, right?
Linga Vedna.
Sir,
Linga Bheda Nasti.
Nasti.
Vedana.
The Kriya Padam.
It's a Kriya Padam, so Linga Bedam Nasti. So Balakaha apathat, Balika apathat. The boy read, the girl read. So Ekavachana, right? So we said it has to have a Vachana, it has to have a Purusha, and it is independent of Linga. So Ekavachana, Pathati, boy, one boy read. So the Ekavachana form will be apathat, and it is independent of Linga, Balakaha or Balika, apathat. And Purusha, what type of Purusha is this?
Prathama.
Prathama, because we are talking about somebody else. If we were talking about us, it would be Uttama Purusha. But because we are talking about somebody, Balakaha, Balika, it is Prathama Purusha. Chhatra likhati, Vartamana Kala. The girl, the student is writing. Chhatra alikhat, she wrote. The girl student wrote. Chhatraha api alikhat. The boy student also wrote. Pathati becomes apathat. Likhati becomes alikhat. Prashnaha santi va?
Is it always this form only? Add a and then last thing?
Ekavachane, Prathama Purushe, it is like that. Atra pashyatu. Pathati apathat. So the T becomes T, and then the A is added in front. Likhati. So the T becomes T, and then A is added in front. Khadati, T becomes T and A is added in front of the word. So akhadat, pibati, apibat, gacchati, agachat, vadati, avadat. Asti, this is important to remember. Please remember this. Asti, asit, bhavati, abhavat. These two are important because we will be using them frequently.
But abhavat follows the same rule, top rule. Okay. Only asti is different.
Asti is different. It is not ast or asat. It is asit.
Okay.
Anye prashnaha santi va? Or any other observations you want to share? So we said since it's a lakara, it will have a vachana also. So balakaha apathat. We just saw that. The boy read. Dvivachane balakau apathatam. There is a typo here. Balakaha apathan. Apathat, apathatam, apathan. Same way. Chhatra alikhat ekavachane. Chhatre alikhatam. Chhatraha alikhan. Alikhat, alikhatam, alikhan. Usha Mahoday, instead of chhatra, Strilinga, if it was chhatraha, what will it be? Chhatraha.
Chhatraha alikhatam, chhatraha alikhan.
No. Do all three vachana. Chhatraha.
Chatraha alikat. Chatrau alikatam.
Chhatrau alikatam. What? Chhatraha alikhan. So it is not dependent on linga. Whether it is chhatraha or chhatra, these forms will remain the same. अत्र पश्यतु. अपठत् एकवचन, अपठतां द्विवचन, अपठन् बहुवचन. अलिखत् अलिखताम् अलिखन्, अखादत् अखादताम् अखादन्. So for dvivachana, instead of t, you'll see tam. And in bahuvachana, instead of t, you will see an. Apathan, alikhan, akhadan, etc. So apibat, apibatam, apiban, agachat, agachatam, agachan, avadat, avadatam, avadan. Asit. This is, please note, asit, astam, asan. Abhavat, abhavatam, abhavan. प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा? Anupama Mahoday, can you make sentences using akhadat, akhadatam, akhadan? Anupama Mahoday अस्ति वा? नास्ति वा? We can't hear you, Mahoday.
Hello.
वदतु. अखादत्, अखादताम्, अखादन्.
Balika akhadat. Balikau akhadatam. Balikaha akhadan.
बालिकौ वा बालिके वा?
Balike.
अस्तु, उत्तमम्. Instead of balika, if it was balakaha?
Balakaha akadat, balakau akadatam, balakaha akadan.
Uttamam. So same way for the other words also. Prashnaः सन्ति वा? So the boy, one boy ate, two boys ate, many boys ate. One girl ate, two girls ate, many girls ate, like that. Agre saramaha. Abhyasam kuru.
One question, like when do we use this, this gatvan and this apatat? When, like, why they did like these? Why and when they are used?
When do you use tavatu? When do you use lang lakara? Good, uttama prashna. So normally, if you read any shlokas or any of the books that we have, they have the lakara form. Alikhat, agachat, etc. In our contemporary times, to simplify Samskrita and to make it available to everybody, most people use the tavatu form. Pathitavan, pathitavati, that form. Gatavan, gatavati. But we still have to learn because there are crores and crores and crores of books in Samskrita. So for us to make any sense of them, we have to learn the lakara form. So
will there be a mistake when we use either instead of lakara, lang lakara, bhuta kala form, the one we studied? Will there be a mistake?
No, no. Whether you use lang lakara or the tavatu pratyaya, the meaning is the same. But as somebody pointed out, there are different types of bhutakala. If it happened before now, whether it happened yesterday or whether it happened without anybody seeing, that is the sense that a lakara will convey, but not the tavatu pratyaya.
But starters, this is okay.
Tavatu pratyaya only is used in day-to-day conversation, even by experts. If you use, if you listen to the Padma Kumar Mahodaya's Bhagavad Gita course, or our own Jay Kumar Mahodaya, or anybody, Haripriya Mahodaya, anybody normally in day-to-day Sambhashana, everybody uses Tavatu pratyaya only. Gatavan, Patitavan, Patitavati, etc. But like I said, if you read Ramayana or Bhagavad Gita, they differentiated between an action that happened earlier today or sometime in the past, or whether somebody was seeing it, those types of things. So when they had to make that differentiation, they use lakara. But yeah, as with every language, it changes with time, and so we want to simplify some skrutas so that it reaches everybody, and for our own sake, we want to have life simple. So nowadays, everybody uses tavatu pratyaya only, and there is no difference in the meaning. So Patitavan, whether we studied, whether the boy studied earlier today or yesterday, or nobody, whether somebody saw him study or not, we still say Patitavan, because Patitavan, it doesn't differentiate. It is not so granular. It doesn't. It cannot convey that sense.
So this lang lakara that we are studying is which one of these variations of lakara? Is it near time, old time, or how?
For us, let us say in the past.
Any past.
Any past. So that is why I said there is no difference between apathat or patitavan. Any past.
Maybe Langlakara is basically, Mahodaya, Langlakara is Anadya Lakara, right? Anadya Bhuta, right?
Anadyatana. Let's not go into Anadyatana. Let's not go into all of those things. We'll end up confusing everybody.
Maybe lang lakara is simple past tense.
Evam va. My English grammar, it's not so great. I mean, I don't know all the technical terms. Okay, I don't know what simple past tense means, but okay, if that is true, then that is true.
I think in the Tavatu form, you just need to be get the gender right. Whereas the this one you don't have to.
Worry
right?
Atra satyam. In the Tavatu form, you have to care about the linga because it's a namapada. Whereas in the lang lakara, it's the same for any linga. Correct. But you have to learn about Purusha. We just looked at Prathama Purusha. We will look at Uttama Purusha also today. And so it is a little bit difficult. Not only are there different types of lakaras for the past, for Bhutakala, we also have to study for Prathama Purusha, Madhyama Purusha, Uttama Purusha. So it is a little difficult. The Tavatu form is easier. Aham Pathitavan, Saha Pathitavan. Anybody, if you just want to say read, Aham Pathitavan, Saha Pathitavan, Saha Pathitavati, Aham Pathitavan, Saha Pathitavan, or Aham Pathitavati, Saha Pathitavati. That's all. It's easy. That's why we prefer to use that. So one trick I use, so Atra Pashyatu. All all these names, right? 4 names, and in next year we'll study 2 or 3 more names. So the one way I remember Lang Lakara as Bhutakala is Lang. In Hindi, Langda we say, right? Langda means somebody who's physically challenged, who cannot walk properly. So the person will walk behind us. So if you are walking with a Langda, he will walk behind you. So Bhutakala is something behind us. So that's how I remember it. You can choose to remember it whichever way you want. Astu, abhyasam kurmaha. It will become easier. So atra karta asti, madhye karma asti, antime kriyapadam asti. The kriyapadas are given in vartamana kala. The abhyasa is to convert this into lang lakara form or bhutakala. Usha Mahoday, arambham karoti.
Archakaha devam namati would be anamat.
Uttamam. Archakaha devam anamat. Not anamat, but anamat.
Anamat.
Apathat, alikhat, akhadat. So anamat. Namati, anamat. Do you want to try Dvivachana and Bhavachana also?
Archakaha. So Dvivachanam would be Archakau. Devam. Devam namatatan. Namatatan. Sorry. Anamatan. Anamatan. Sorry. Anamatan. And the last one is Archakaha Devam Anaman.
Anaman. Archakaha Anamat, Archakau Anamatam, Archakaha Anaman. Uttamam, Uttamam. Sukanya Mahoday, Dvitiyam karoti.
Gayika, Gayika.
Geetam.
Geetam Gayati. That is the one I'm going to do. So it will be Gayika Geetam Gayat Gayat Agayat.
Gayika Geetam Agayat. Dvivachane.
Gayike Geetam Agayatam.
Agayatam.
Gayakaha Geetam Agayatan. Agayatan. Sorry. Agayatan.
Agayan.
Agayan. Okay.
Agayat, Agayatam, Agayan. Uttama.
Dhanyawad.
Anupama Mahoday, Chhatraha.
Mहोदय. छात्रः विद्यालयं गच्छति. छात्रः विद्यालयं गच्छत्. अगच्छत्.
अगच्छत्. द्विवचने.
छात्रौ विद्यालयं अगच्छतम्.
अगच्छताम्.
अगच्छताम्. अगच्छताम्. छात्राः विद्यालयं अगच्छन्. अगच्छन्.
अगच्छत्, अगच्छताम्, अगच्छन्.
अगच्छन्.
उत्तमम्, उत्तमम्, धन्यवादः. प्रशान्त महोदय.
भक्तः मंत्रं
वदति
भक्तः मन्त्रम् अवदत् भक्ताः मन्त्रम् अवदताम् भक्ताः मन्त्रम् अवदन्
उत्तमं भक्तः अवदत् भक्तौ अवदतां भक्ताः अवदन् उत्तमम् कस्य क्रमः अस्ति अत्र मञ्जुला महोदय बालिका क्रीडां
क्रीडति बालिकाः क्रीडन् अक्रीडन् अक्रीडतां क्रीडन्
एकवचनम् इस्
अक्रीडत्
अक्रीडत् द्विवचनम् अक्रीडताम् अक्रीडन् सम्पूर्णं वाक्यं बालिका
what was that sentence
akridan let's forget the karma
balika akridat balikau akridatam
balika strilinga akaranta strilinga balika balike balikaah
balike akridatam बालिकाः अक्रीडन्
उत्तमम् उत्तमम् अन्तिमं श्रीविद्या महोदय
महिला जलं पिबति so महिला जलं अपिबत् महिले जलम अपिबताम महिलाः जलम अपिबन्
उत्तमम् अपिबत् अपिबताम् अपिबन् उत्तमम् प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा अस्तु so this was all prathama purusha. Now let us look at uttama purusha. Aham pathami vartamana kala. I am reading. So lang lakara roopam asti aham apatham avam apathava vayam apathama. So apatham apathava apatham. So I read, we two read, we all read. Let's take a small, very minute diversion here. Vijay Sundaram Mahodaya, you had a question about when to use makara versus anuswara. So based on these, can you decipher the pattern? Vijay Sundaram Mahodaya अस्ति वा?
Mahodaya. Yes, this is where it was confusing me, but it's in the it is in the beginning. It says aham, that dot is there, but when you put it here, it says makara. The similar way, like when I was looking at this lesson 29. Slide 27, 28. I got confused, and when I wrote the homework, so I got confused.
So if the makara is followed by a swara vowel,
yes,
etc. When the makara is followed by vowel, it will remain as a makara. If it is followed by a Vyanjana, it will convert to Anuswara. That's all. That's the rule.
No, but there are also exceptions, no? Like Kavarg and it was Pavarg and Ra.
No. I think you are confusing. You're confusing with Natvam.
Yes, Anatvam.
Anatvam. Okay. Okay.
Here we are only talking when it will become Anuswara, when it will become Makara, when it will remain Makara. So always assume it's a Makara, and if the next word following it starts with a Swara, then it's fine. But if it starts with a Vyanjana, convert it into Anuswara. The dot is called Anuswara.
So it is for A, E, E like that?
Swara means A, I, I, U, Ru, Ru, A, I, O, O.
Right.
The Makara is called.
When it is standing alone, or when it comes in the last, you have to root Makara.
Right. So aham apatham is a complete sentence. I read. So aham apatham is a complete sentence. So here the Makara is not followed by anything else. It's not followed by a Vyanjana. It is not followed by a constant. So it will be Makara only. So the only time the Makara changes to Anuswara is if it is followed by a Vyanjana. Otherwise, it will remain Makara only. Clear, Mahodaya? Vijay Sundar Mahodaya?
Yes, Mahodaya.
Can I ask one question?
Mahodaya.
There is the other one, no, where maybe in Hindi and all we used to put a dot, say linga and all. Now we put that da with a line and then center dot and all, no?
Okay. We will talk about it in a future class.
Okay.
Bhanu Mahodaya. You said that this is a complete sentence, right? So when we said aham pathami, so we put a after the end of the sentence we put a line. Over here, while line is not there.
I just didn't want to distract
it's okay.
the screen with more characters. That's all.
Okay.
Ma'am. Here the line should be there. Satyam. Astu. Agre saramaha. Aham pathami. Vartamana kala or lat lakara. In lang lakara or bhuta kala, it will be aham apatham avam apathava vayam apathama. Similarly, likhami will become alikham, alikhava, alikhama. So, apatham, apathava, apathama, alikham, alikhava, alikhama, akhadam, akhadava, akhadava, akhadama. I ate, we two ate, all of us ate, etc. So, thing to remember is some for asti, the lang lakara form will be asam ekavachane, asava dvivachane, asama bahuvachane, and abhavam, abhavava, abhavama. So in Prathama Purusha, it was alikhat, apathat. So instead of the takara, we'll have a makara. Apathat, apatham, apathatam. So there is no easy to remember pattern. Apathava and then apathama. But there is another way to remember it. In lat lakara or vartamana kala, pathami, pathavaha, pathamaha. So pathavaha, remove the visarga and add the a in front. Pathamaha, remove the visarga and add a at the front. So that's one way of remembering.
And these two don't have the halanta at the end.
Correct. It is not apathav, it is apathava. And ma apatama. Uttamam. There is no halanta, so you have to pronounce the full matra. Only in ekavachana there is a halanta, so it will become half matra. Apatham. Apatham, apathava, apathama. I read, we too read, all of us read, or many of us read. We all read. I wrote alikam, we too wrote alikava, all of us wrote alikama. Prashna santi va? Let us do an abhyasa, it will become clear. So again, karta, karma, kriya. If you choose, you can ignore karma because karma will not affect the karta or kriya. So aham, let us do aham, avam, vayam, and do the lang lakara form of the words in the last box. Bhagya Mahoday, have you done this? Have you got? Did you get a turn? I forget.
No, not yet, Mahodaya.
Karot, krupaya. Aham.
Aham jalam apibam. Right? Apibam. Avam jalam apibhava. Vayam jalam apibama.
Aham apibam avam apibhava vayam apibama. Uttama. Hemanti Mahoday.
Namaste Mahodaya.
Namaste Mahoday.
Aham Geetam Agayam Vayam Geetam
Avam.
Yeah. Avam Geetam Agayava Vayam Geetam Agama. Agayama, yes. Yeah.
Agayam.
Agayama.
Agayama. Agayam, agayava, agayama.
Agayam, agayava, agayama.
Agayava, agayama. Uttama. Harsha Mahoday.
Aham devam namati. Aham devam namam anamam aham avam devam anamava. Vayam devam namama.
Namama. Aham anamam anamam avam anamava vayam anamama. Uttama. Sumitra Mahoday.
Namaste. Aham vidyalayam gacham agacham avam vidyalayam agachava and vayam agachama.
Agachama. Agacham, agachava, agachama. Uttama.
Mahoday, I have one question before. Is there any like in that past tense, it's like for pibati, we say pitavan, like that. This also any irregular verbs kind of there?
We will come
or
to
it's a simple with like present tense only.
This is
Vartamana kala. Vartamana kala.
Vadatu.
Vartamana kala.
Finish your question, Mahoday.
Wow, sorry, Mahoday. Like pibati in vartamana kale pitavan api vadami.
Bhutakale. Pitavan.
Bhutakale. Pitavati. Bhutakale pitavan. Lang lakare ati apiba. Apibat. Pibat.
विशेषरूपम् अस्ति वा?
विशेषरूपम् अस्ति वा?
विशेषरूपम् अग्रे पठामः. अस्ति. But they are tied to upasarga, so hold that question. In 5 more minutes we will get there. For now, let us learn this form first. Astu. Vijay Menon Mahodaya.
Aham krida kridati. Okay, so aham kridam.
Kridam. Trilinga.
Aham kridam. Akridam. Akridam, not da.
Kridati, kridami, akridam.
Akridam. Avam kridam. Akridava. Vayam kridam akridama.
Uttamam. Akridam, akridava, akridama. Uttamam. Bala Mahoday, antimam karoti. Vadati. Bala Mahoday asti va?
Sorry, I had put the mute on. I'm sorry. Aham Geetam Vadami. That would be the present tense. So Aham Geetam Avadam. Sorry. I was not wearing my glasses. I'm sorry. Aham Geetam Avadam. Avam Geetam Avadava. Vayam Geetam Avadama.
Uttamam. Avadam, avadava.
Avadama.
Uttamam. Astu. Prashnaः सन्ति वा? There are no prashnas. Please open your Bhasha Pravesha book. Page number 84.
Can you repeat the number, page number, Mahodaya?
84.
84. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes.
So scroll to the bottom. So on that first part is the abhyasa, which we did for homework. in the second part where it says Uchchaihi Pathantu Janantu Cha. So let us look at the special forms that Sumitra Mahodaya was asking about. So in the previous class, we said Agachati is the, it has the A upasarga in front of Gachati. So what are the things we learned about upasarga? One is it applies only for Kriya Pada, right? It applies only for Kriya Padas. The second is there are like 22 upasargas. The third is we can add as many upasargas as we need to. And the last thing is sometimes it changes the meaning, sometimes it enhances the meaning, and sometimes it gives an opposite. So Agachati is A plus Gachati, right? And in the Tavatu form, so I'm reading the first line. In the Tavatu form, we studied it as Gatavan, Agatavan. He came, he went and he came. Gatavan is he went, Agatavan is he came. If you look at the middle column, it has the lung form for words that have an upasarga. So we saw that for Gachati, it was Agachat, which means he went. Agachat, he went or she went. But Gachati is one word, but Agachati is also another word, right? Gachati is goes, Agachati is comes. So how do you determine the lung rupam of words that have upasarga? So the rule is first form the bhutakala, the lung rupam without the upasarga. So Gachati, lung form is Agachat, and then for Agachati, then you bring back the upasarga, add the upasarga. So A and Agachat will be Agachat. Maybe I should type it. It might be more clear. Let's see. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Gachati, what was the lung form of this?
Agachat.
Agachat. So it's essentially A plus Gachat. That's what we saw. We kept adding A in front of that. So Gachati is goes. But what if the word itself is Agachati? So what is Agachati? A plus Gachati, and here A is the upasarga, right? So what we do is, if such is the case, so A plus Gachati. So essentially that's what it is. So what we do is, first separate out the upasarga, take it out of the equation, form the lung form of the remaining word. Agachat, and then add back the upasarga. In Samskrita, because of Sandhi, A plus A will remain A, so it will be Agachat. So for Gachati, lung lakara is Agachat, for Agachati is Agachat. So it is not Agachat, it's Agachat. So that is how you do it for words that have upasarga. let us look at one more example. It will become clear. Nayati. That's the second word. Nayati. Anybody lung form of this?
Anayat.
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 Bhanu Mohoday, I think if you do like Prativadati, it will be more clearer because in this, what is happened is if you don't apply this rule, it will still be correct. Agachati, we will think is agachat only if you don't do this.
Astu. Vadati. Vadati. Lung form of this.
Avadat.
Avadat. Prativadati. So what is the upasarga here?
Prati.
Prati plus vadati. So the rule is first do the lung form of the word without the upasarga. So Prati plus avadat. And now bring back the Prati into the equation. E plus A will become Ya because of Sandhi. Pratyavadat. So this is the lung form of Prativadati. Pratyavadat. It is not a Prativadat, it is Pratyavadat. So we cannot simply keep on adding a in front of the word when there is an upasarga. First you have to convert the word without the upasarga into the lung form and then bring back the upasarga. And then if there is any sandhi that needs to be done, we have to do the sandhi and then you will get the lung form. So luckily for us, even though we haven't studied the sandhi, there are not too many sandhis that we need to remember. Couple of things to remember. A plus a or a plus a, any variation, a and a, or it will become the dirgha form. A plus a plus a plus a plus a. So anytime you combine two same swaras, it will be dirgha form. Same way, e plus e plus e plus e plus e. Same way for u, etc. So that is one thing to remember. When you are combining two swaras of the same type, it will take the dirgha form. When you are combining e and a, so here it is ending with e and the next word is beginning with a, then the sandhi will, because of sandhi, it will become ya. E plus a will become ya. So prati avadat, pratyavadat. If you remember those two, I think it will cover most of the cases. Let us do one more. It will be even more clear.
Anukaroti, anvakaroti, anu plus karoti.
Karuma.
Mahodaya?
Vadatu Mahodaya.
Prati plus avadat, pratyavadat va pratyavadat va?
Pratyavadat, dirgha nasti.
Dirgha nasti va? Kimartham Mahodaya?
Kim ityukte, e plus a will become ya, hrasva, ya, not ya.
Oh, astu Mahodaya.
If it was e plus a, then it will be ya. Because e plus a is ya plus that one extra.
Correct. If it was e plus a, then ya, but it is hrasva, so ya. Usha Mahoday, what was the example? Nirakaroti, you said?
Anu
Anu.
plus
Anukaroti. So, Anu plus Karoti. So,
U plus va. U plus a.
Akarat.
Karoti will become Akarot. U plus a.
Anu U plus a.
Anvakarat.
Anvakarat. U plus a will become va. Just like E plus a became ya, U plus a becomes va. Atra likhami. A plus a is equal to a. E plus a is ya. U plus a is va. Clear, Mahoday? So, regardless of the number of upasargas we have, first remove all the upasargas, convert the word without the upasargas into lung form, and then bring back the upasarga. Nirakaroti, there it is, two upasargas. Nirakaroti. Anybody wants to try? So this is nir plus plus karoti. So what do we have to do here?
Nir plus
Akaroti.
Karoti. Karoti or karoti?
Nir plus a plus akarot.
Akarot. Then
Nir plus a.
Nir akarot.
A plus a is a.
Nir plus a karoti.
Nirakarot. Like that. So, just because karoti is akarot, we cannot say for nirakaroti, the lung form is anirakarot. It's not like that. Because it is an upasarga, we have to do the base form first without the upasarga, convert it into lung form, and then bring back the upasarga. And that is why the nirakaroti will become nirakarot and not anirakarot.
But anirakarot is there in the word.
Kutra asti Mahodaya?
Upanishadma. Upanishads.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay.
It is in a Shanti mantra. It is in a Shanti mantra.
Okay, I don't know. Aham na janami Mahodaya. But this is the formula for doing it for words with upasarga. Maybe that is a separate, a different type of word. I'm not sure. So, Sumitra Mahoday. So this is the only special form that I am aware of.
So A plus A will become A, and A plus A will be A, just A, right? Yeah.
No. Any combination, whether it is A or A, or A or A, it will convert to A.
Oh, okay.
Same way for Ikara, Ukara also, and Rukara.
So the Vilikati will become Vilikat,
Let us do that. Let us do that. Vilikhati. So it is V plus likhati. So what is the long form of likhati?
Alikat.
Alikhat. So for Vilikhati, we should do
V plus A will become Ya.
V plus Alikhat. E plus A will become Ya. So Vyalikhat. Uttamam. E plus A will become Ya. So Vyalikhat.
Mahodaya, can you add this slide also?
Add this as a slide? Okay. Karome.
Yeah, this will be useful.
Then after this it will be Vyalikhatam, correct? And Vyalikhan.
Uttamam. This is Ekavachana form of Prathama Purusha. Vyalikhat, Vyalikhatam, Vyalikhan, Vyalikham, Vyalikhava, Vyalikhama for Uttama Purusha. Uttamam. Nirakarot, Nirakarotam, Nirakaron, and same way for Uttama Purusha. Anvakarot, Anvakarotam, Anva. No.
It is Karomi, we'll have to do with Karomi. No?
Akarot, no. Akarot, no. Akarot, Akurutam, Akurvan. So Anvakarot, Anvakurutam, Anvakurvan. Avadat, Avadatam, Avadan. Pratyavadat, Pratyavadatam, Pratyavadan. Uttama Purushe.
Pratyavadam, Pratyavadam, Ba, Pratyavadama.
Pratyavadam, Pratyavadava, Pratyavadama. Agachat, Uttama Purushe.
Agachat, Agachatam, Agachan.
Ekanimsham.
Agachava, Agachama.
Agacham, Agacham, Agachava, Agachama. Uttama Purushe. Uttamam. Let us look at the book and do a few more examples. It will become more clear. So on 84 we did Agachati, Nayati, Anayati, we didn't do that. So Anayati is A plus Nayati, so Nayati will become Anayat, and then A plus A will become A, so Anayat. Ramesh Mahodaya, Anayat, Dvivachanam, Bahuvachanam kim?
Anayat, Anayatam, Anayatan.
Anayan.
Sorry, Anayan.
Anayat, Anayatam, Anayan. Uttama Purusha. Uttama Purusha.
Anayam, Anayava, Anayama.
Anayama, Anayam, Anayava, Anayama. Uttamam. Okay, the next one is Prativadati, we did that. Nirakaroti, we did that. Anukaroti, we did that. Pravishati. So pra plus avishat, pravishat, because pra ends with a plus a is a, pravishat. Sukanya Mahodaya, pravishat, dvivachana, bahuvachana.
Pravishat, Pravishatam, Pravishatan.
Pravishan, there is no ta.
Pravishan. Pravishan.
Ekanim. One second. Atra pashat. Pathat, apathat, apathatam, apathan. Sakara nasti atra.
Okay. So it is So then it is pravishat, pravishitam, pravishan.
Pravishan.
Pravishan. Pravishan.
Ah,
Then it
Pravishat, Pravishatam, Pravishan.
Pravishan. And the next form, the
Uttama
Uttama Purusha. Uttama Purusha will be Pravisham, Pravisham, Pravishava, Pravishama.
Pravisham, Pravishava, Pravishama. Uttamam.
Mahodaya, is it Pravisham or Pravisham, Pravishava, Pravishama?
उत्तम पुरुष एकवचन दीर्घ नास्ति.
सत्यं सत्यं प्राविशं प्राविशाव प्राविशाम. धन्यवादः, क्षम्यताम्. आम् सत्यं प्राविशं प्राविशाव प्राविशाम. यथा नारायणन् महोदय सूचयति एकवचने दीर्घं नास्ति. उत्तमं. विलिखति हेमन्ति महोदय. नेक्स्ट वन इन द बुक इज विलिखति. एकवचनमपि अत्र अस्ति. वि प्लस अलिखत्.
So Vyalikhat, 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 Uttam Purush.
प्रथम पुरुषे एव द्विवचनं बहुवचनं करोतु. व्यलिखत्
व्यलिखत्
व्यलिखतां व्यलिखन्.
व्यलिखतां व्यलिखन्.
उत्तमपुरुषे
व्यलिखं व्यलिखाव व्यलिखाम.
उत्तमं. व्यलिखं व्यलिखाव व्यलिखाम. उत्तमम्. अनुपमा महोदय. परिहरति.
परिहरति. परि प्लस अहरत् पर्यहरत्.
ई प्लस आ will become या, so पर्यहरत्.
पर्यहरत् पर्यहरतां पर्यहरत्
पर्यहरन्.
पर्यहरत्.
तकार नास्ति बहुवचने. पर्यहरत् पर्यहरतां पर्यहरन्.
पर्यहरां पर्यहरं पर्यहराव पर्यहराम.
उत्तमं. पर्यहरं पर्यहराव पर्यहराम. उत्तमं. श्रीविद्या महोदय.
Sorry, in this parya, it will be paryaharan. The nanatvam will be there. Natvam. Paryaharan. So paryaharan. Last paryaharan.
बहुवचन. पर्यहरन् पर्यहरत् पर्यहरतां पर्यहरण. No. It's
it's ending. It's
ending. If it is ending, it will remain nakara and natvam doesn't apply. Na, simple na, not na. Narayana. Namati, that na. Namati, na. Not the other one.
It's like Raman, basically. That's it.
Amam, satyam. Ramam, Ramau, Raman. Correct. Not Raman.
Not Vishnuna.
श्रीविद्या महोदय अन्तिमं करोतु. अवगच्छति.
अवागच्छत् अवागच्छताम् अवागच्छन्. अवागच्छम् अवागच्छावः अवागच्छाव अवागच्छाम.
उत्तमम्. अवागच्छत् अवागच्छताम् अवागच्छन् अवागच्छाम् अवागच्छम् अवागच्छाव अवागच्छाम. उत्तमम्. प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा? I will add whatever I typed into a slide, and I will add that slide. I'm sorry everybody didn't get a turn today. I will make sure you'll get a turn next time. Prashnaः सन्ति वा?
Pari plus aharan, paryaharat. That form, the Uttama Purusha, Madhyama and Uttama, Madhyama and Bahuvachana. Pariharan, nahi, Pariharava, Pariharama.
Paryaharam, Paryaharava, Paryaharama.
Paryaharama, yeah. So it's a bit difficult to make out its lang lakara from the kind of pattern we learned today. And
Correct. It is not, is not coming in the front, and that is why we don't use lang lakara normally. We use tavatu pratyaya only, and also that is why we kept lang lakara till the end before we learned upasarga top. After we learned the upasarga topic and all of that. Lang lakara is a little bit difficult and confusing. I agree with that. समयः अभवत् प्रथमं मङ्गलश्लोकं कुर्मः अनन्तरं प्रश्नाः सन्ति चेत् पृच्छतु सुकन्या महोदय करोतु सर्वे कृपया म्यूट् मध्ये भवन्तु
ॐ पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ
श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः
हरिः ॐ
धन्यवादः महोदय धन्यवादः
महोदय